Yesterday we had a pretty serious hurricane hit the Gulf Coast of Florida, and I'm so tired from surfing and I'm so fried that I'm just gonna own it. And I'm gonna show you guys me at my worst. This is what anyone who surfs and charges hard looks like after 9 hours of being at the beach and being in the ocean.
This is the result of surfing for 9 hours straight, and all I want to do is go to bed, but I need to eat or else I might die.
That is a terrible, terrible, unfortunate sight. Yes, that was last night. Now, I've never seen a hurricane do this ever. This is also top 3 for the closest that a hurricane has gotten to Tampa Bay in the last 100 years. I could probably do more research on that. So what's crazy about this storm, besides the fact that it's a fucking hurricane literally right outside my backyard, is the fact that it's bringing so much rain along with hitting us at a dead high tide, which means serious flooding. When a storm moves towards land, depending on where the land is and where the storm is, certain areas will get a big surge due to strong winds pushing water and waves towards land at a high speed. Since we're on the west coast and the storm is circulating counterclockwise, anywhere south of the eye is going to get the worst flooding. For the first time, for as long as I can remember, this happened. First off, this means insane waves. As good as it gets, arguably. Let's just get that out of the way. So that's exciting, but anything past a Category 1 hurricane can get really intense, which the storm did begin to strengthen. When storms like these come into the Gulf, me and all of my friends get on their toes, and also making videos outside of filming surfing and the chaos during these storms goes completely out the window. Everything in our life just goes on hold when these storms come into the Gulf. If you're a surfer, then you understand, and the few of you out there who aren't surfers that are dating surfers probably might understand too. Either that or you just get mad at them for surfing, which you shouldn't, because when storms like these move into the Gulf and when we get to chase storms like these, it gives us so much life. One of the undeniable facts that we face is that sea levels are rising. I have lived on the same island for the last 25 years, and until recent years, I've never seen surge push up through the storm drains and flood the streets so frequently. I've seen plenty of storm drains get blocked by debris and flooded with rain, but until recent years, I've never seen the tides get so high that people's houses just start flooding. John's Pass was flooded, most of the island I live on was underwater, and my buddy's house a few miles down the beach not only was completely flooded, but water came all the way into his house about shin deep. There's actually a building law in Florida now because of hurricanes. You can't build inhabitable living spaces unless it's 12 feet above sea level. And here's why. This is my friend's house last night. This is super unfortunate too, because this is my close friend and he literally just redid all his floors, all the cabinets in the kitchen, and was nearly finished with remodeling his entire house. And then boom. His Instagram was also recently hacked and deleted, so he has to make another one. If you guys want to go show him some love, please do. We surf and hang out all the time. And he actually was there the night that we found a 6-foot mammoth leg bone. So that's pretty cool.
These are both up to there. Like above the window sill, water is like a foot above the window. Even deeper out here, top of the baseboards.
What's insane is during this storm, my friend actually found pictures from 1985 of my house nearly knocked out by a hurricane. There's absolutely no beach. The seawall at my gate was as far as you can go. So much is different, and it completely blew my mind to see this, and I never knew this before now. It was actually Hurricane Elena in 1985. She went from a Category 2 to a Category 3 right out in the Gulf, just a little bit north of us, which is why we got such crazy storm surge. It's just crazy that this hurricane comes in and is like the closest that a hurricane's been in a long time, and then we look at like one of the last hurricanes that actually was this close to us north, and that was the last time that we got like a serious storm surge here. I even showed my dad and some of my friends these pictures, and it took them a while to even realize it was our house. Nowadays we have trampolines in the backyard, a lot more greenery. The grape leaf plants in 1985 were about 3 feet tall and are now about 30 feet tall. Clearly we have a beach now thanks to the Beach Renourishment Project. I've done videos on that if you want to see how that works. And wow, we're in for one hell of a ride. We filmed a lot the last 2 days and you guys are going to enjoy it. So like the video, support the grind. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. How many Shia LaBeouf memes do you need to like the video?
Do it!
One button, please.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
I I did my very best to take the best pictures I could in the exact same place as the original pictures, but I must say it's almost completely unrecognizable. I matched up this first one pretty well, but there aren't really any defining objects in any of the other pictures that make a good reference. Then we paddled to the outside. It was roughly a half a mile to 3/4 of a mile paddle out to this secret spot that no one surfs because everyone's scared and we're legends. And it was firing, but it was also the strongest currents that I've ever experienced in my entire life while surfing because of the surges of the tides. But we managed to catch probably some of the longest rides of our life for the Gulf Coast. As the hurricane approached, the waves got bigger and bigger as the day went on, leading up to some of the best conditions I've ever seen. As this thing scraped across the Gulf Coast of Florida, I got footage from several of my friends in the area who filmed some transformers exploding, some insane wind, and flooding across the whole county. Then I'm laying in bed, completely dead from all the surfing all day, as you can clearly see, and the rain starts hitting my window underneath the overhang of my roof, and then my back door flies open. I started recording almost immediately because I was worried my trampolines were gonna fly away, and the palm trees looked like wacky wailing, inflatable fun flailing tube men. It was nuts. Uh-oh. 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 After I saw that the trampolines were still alive, I went to bed. Regrettably, of course, because I wanted to stay up and play in the hurricane, but I thought that I was going to die from physical exhaustion, so I slept, woke up the next morning, and assessed the damage.
Chokey beat.
Roads are covered in debris. I guess a bunch of the back streets all flooded last night. Well, there's not really a beach anymore. cleared the stairs out. Killed some sea oats. I thought my kayaks were gonna be gone last night, but they're still here. It was close. It was close, but no cigar. My jet ski cover got blown off.
Silky beat.
Alright, what's the most damage we sustained? Banana trees got by this thing.